Yo, what is good, everybody? Hope each and every one of you guys are doing well. Wanted to continue this series on why everybody hates your sign, and wanted to continue the series from what I did last video, which was Libras. It started with me doing the video on why everybody hates Scorpios because, in my opinion, I feel like Scorpios are the most hated sign of the zodiac. And I was kind of explaining why and how they can actually become their greatest version. But I decided, why not do that with every other sign? And so today's video, I'm going to be doing Sagittarius. By the way, before I start, this is for my astrology buffs. So if you aren't a huge fan, you can still stick around if you want to, if you're curious. But this is going to be more so for the people who enjoy astrology or who are somewhat interested in it. But yeah, Sagittarius, before I go into why everybody hates this sign, I will start off the video by saying that Sagittarius is the most optimistic sign of the zodiac, right? And so naturally, these people just are very lucky. Life, this is one of the, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, it's very favorable because it is ruled by the planet Jupiter, right? And so these people see the bigger picture, and because they see the bigger picture and because they are very optimistic and they go about life in a happy-go-lucky way, a lot of the times the universe responds very positively to that, because the universe responds to how the energy that we put out, and because Sagittarius is an optimistic sign, a lot of the times these people become very lucky in their life, and the universe ends up granting them with a lot of prosperity, and abundance, because oftentimes that's how they see themselves. And I can relate to this in my chart because this is actually my moon placement. But, one of the problems and one of the reasons why people hate Sagittarius is because this is the most non-committal sign, right? Like, let's be honest. If there is a sign that is a cheater, it is going to be this sign. Outside of Geminis, this is the sign of the cheater. And the reason why this is the most non-committal sign is because their hearts are so full of love that they don't want to just be locked down by one person. They want to be able to share their love with multiple different people, and they want to be able to influence a lot of other people, right? And the reason why everybody hates this sign is because it's the sign of freedom. You know what I mean? It's almost impossible to tie Sagittarius down because they want to be able to explore. It's a sign of travel and exploration, right? These people love being able to try new things and to do different things, right? And that's why a lot of people hate this sign, is because they are so non-committal, they're so, free-spirited, they're so free thinking signs that a lot of the times they don't think about, how one certain person is feeling because they're thinking about a bunch of other different people, right? And this is one of the reasons why people hate the sign. It's just not obviously, if they can, this doesn't mean that every Sagittarius is going to be a cheater or every Sagittarius is just, non-committal. But it means that, generally speaking, for Sagittarius, it is the sign that just wants to explore, and a lot of people hate the sign because they feel like they can't tie Sagittarius down. They feel like they can't, they feel like their Sagittarius partner can't commit to them, and this is why people hate them. They can also tend to be very overindulgent people. It's the life of the party. And so oftentimes they tend to be very overindulgent, and so a lot of the times this can lead to addiction and, just certain issues with overindulgence. It could be food, it could be with drugs, it could be with alcohol, because they just enjoy a lot of the times. This is one of the negatives with Jupiter, is that these people Jupiter, because it's a sign of expansion, it's a sign of growth, they can overindulge in a lot of different things, like I was talking about before. And this is where they can be, they have to be careful. So something that Sagittarius can work on is a balance of restriction and indulgence, right? They can indulge here and there, they can have fun, they can party, but just understand that there needs to be a balance. You need to have some type of restriction and some type of discipline in your life, right? Unlike Capricorn, which is the sign that I'm going to go into next, the most restrictive sign, this sign in Sagittarius can be, not restrictive enough. And so that's the main issue with Sagittarius, and that's why people hate this sign. And so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be posting more videos later on in the week. Let me know if you have any suggestions or future video recommendations that you want me to talk about. With that being said, I have over 800 videos on my channel as well. If you want to improve your life and awaken to your true abilities and live your dream life, because that is something that I'm doing each and every single day. And I would love to be able to teach you how you can as well. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment as well. And with all that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness.